Hey guys, how you doing? This is Forza Horizon 3, and it's running on my Samsung 8000 series 2016 TV, and I have my HDR slider on and everything. Here, let me show you. When you go to settings, you go to a video. This is usually where it's going to show up right here. This is my HDR brightness. I left it at middle, medium brightness. I left 35 because I already got my HDR brightness, so I moved down my brightness so that way the HDR can do the job. Obviously you guys cannot see the HDR, but one thing you guys will see on this video is that quantum dot color. That quantum dot color is truly brings those colors out, and then the triple black rendering that keeps those deep black levels. You can see them right here, right now, like those deep black levels. That's not my camera. That's how deep the black levels are in this TV. Someone says it's close to OLED. Well, I would say, yeah, almost there, like close to OLED, but not there yet. But it's pretty damn close to OLED. So let's go and play through Forza Horizon 3. I mean, the HDR definitely adds to the detail here. Everything feels more in depth. Even the Grand Theft Auto graphics right here definitely show up. Like, look at that palm tree. Let's do, for example, where is it? Let me do a drone mode right here. Let me take my drone out, and I think the drone mode is the best way to explore HDR. And that's what we're gonna do right now. Granted, you guys won't be able to see HDR here, but at least you can appreciate just how beautiful this TV is. Hands down, this is one of the best 4K TVs you can get right now. For the money. It's not the greatest. The ultimate 4K TV is the OLED right now. You know, because with the OLED, I've seen the OLED, and it's just like, it's pretty damn close to this one, but there's something about the OLED. It feels like 3D, like three-dimensional, like the stuff pops out of the screen, man. I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like the characters, jump out of the screen. It feels that way. So anyway, let's go around a little bit. Let's check out this detail here. One thing I noticed, that the big difference between PlayStation 4 Pro and the this is where the HDR truly comes in place. See, like right here. But what I was trying to say, like the one major difference I've noticed so far between PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One S is the fact that PlayStation 4 Pro truly benefits from having that higher upscale resolution. Okay, this game, it's running on 1920 by 1080, running in full native 1080p, and then it's being upscaled to 4K. And you clearly see that, when you upscaling something from 1080p to 4K, it just doesn't look that great compared to, let's say, NBA 2K. You know what? I can go switch to NBA 2K right now, and I can show you the difference here. Let's keep it like this, and let me go to NBA 2K right now, really quick, just to show you the difference in about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. All right, so there, like, you see clearly the major difference between, running a game with a native 4K and then running it on 1920 by 1080p, upscale to 4K. So, this is something that PlayStation 4 Pro benefits till Scorpio comes out next November. And this is native 4K HDR, and here clearly, there you go, LeBron. Here clearly you see the difference and the benefit of having a native 4K resolution, Come on, Kevin Love, let's go. We're going to go back to Forza Horizon 3. I just wanted to show you this really quick. Come on, let's put one in. Come on, let's go. There you go. All right, so we're gonna go back to a Forza Horizon 3. I just wanted to show you this as a reference, you know. All right, so we're back to the Xbox One S, and here clearly you see the drastic difference in resolution. Obviously, you know, that's the one thing that I personally believe that keeps the Xbox One S. But again, look, the Xbox One S was never advertised as a 4K gaming console. It was only advertised as a 4K digital media console that supports high dynamic range, and it has 4K UHD Blu-rays. And the HDR it works really good on the Xbox One S version. However, the point I'm trying to make here, what's hurting the Xbox One S is the fact that it doesn't have that higher resolution upscale. If this game was running on 3200 by 1800 4K upscale, then this would look much better. And of course, if this game was running on a true native 4K HDR, then we would definitely benefit big time from that. But hey, look, I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you guys, here, let me give you a better, I focus my camera. I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you guys the facts and the difference between the two. Here, let me focus my camera so I can show you the benefit of HDR a little bit here. Here, let me focus. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to focus my camera just to give you guys the benefit. Obviously, you can't see HDR, but hopefully this helps a little bit. You know, another thing I want to talk about, you know, a lot of people talk about high dynamic range, but there's other things you have to look forward to besides high dynamic range. Like, one important thing that you always need to look for is, okay, what is the TV made of? What's the panel made of? And what kind of technology feature does this TV has? The reason I bought this TV wasn't because of high dynamic range. I could have bought XBR, Sony, but I bought the Samsung instead of Sony is because Samsung had more features. Features like quantum dot color that makes all these colors pop out. Triple black, deep black technology that makes the black level lines even deeper. You know, guys, you have to look for more features than just HDR. Sure, HDR is the icing on the cake. It definitely helps. I'm not complaining, but there's other things you have to look forward to besides just high dynamic range. And I think that's where people are sometimes, they're making a mistake when they're going into buying TV. They're only looking for HDR. It's like, no, HDR is not some kind of a, you know, magic trick that does everything for you. You have to look for other features in the TV. You know, the panel, what it has in there. This thing has the quantum dot and the triple black levels. That, when I saw that, I was like, I gotta have this. Those features are definitely enhancing the quality of the television. And on top of that, you get HDR. And I also like the feature that this TV has where you can adjust your HDR. It's called HDR 1000. What this thing does is you can select all of your TV, all of your HDMI inputs to be HDR capable. Even your cable box that doesn't support HDR, you can still have the HDR effect on it. You know, to give you that little dynamic depth of vision. I'm going to show you this later on. When I do an official review of this TV, I'm going to go through all these features. Obviously, now we're just testing a Xbox One S Forza Horizon 3. It looks great. It looks great for what it does. You know. But PlayStation 4 Pro obviously looks much better. There's no question about that. Okay, next thing I'm going to test out, it's Gears of War 3.